The fog crept in like a living shroud, thick and heavy with the scent of damp earth and decay. Dr. Ella Herro stepped out of her car and onto the crumbling asphalt, the mist swallowing her ankles as if hungry. She had always been drawn to places like this, forgotten towns where the air seemed to whisper secrets only the dead could understand. But tonight, something felt different. The silence was oppressive, a weight that pressed against her chest with every breath. Her flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows on the fog that swirled around her like restless spirits. She checked her watch for what felt like the 100th time. 11:47 p.m. The townsfolk had warned her not to come here after dark, but she hadn't believed them. Now, standing in the middle of Main Street, she wondered if she'd made a terrible mistake. The buildings loomed around her, their boarded-up windows like empty eyes staring back. A distant whistle pierced the air, sharp and mournful, and Ella froze. It came again, closer this time. She turned, but there was nothing there, just the fog. And then the whispers started. They were soft at first, indistinct, but they grew louder, swirling around her in a cacophony of voices. She spun around, trying to pinpoint the source, but there was no one. The whispers seemed to come from all directions, from the ground itself. Her heart pounded as she fumbled for her recorder, hoping to capture some evidence of the strange phenomenon. But when she pressed play, there was only static. And then a single word: "Run!" The voice was low, guttural, and it seemed to vibrate through her entire body. Ella didn't hesitate. She turned and sprinted back toward her car, the fog curling around her like tendrils. Her keys jingled in her hand as she fumbled to unlock the door, but when she turned to look, the street was empty. No buildings, no fog, just an endless, dark expanse. And then she heard footsteps, heavy, deliberate, getting closer. She slammed the door shut and started the engine, but the car wouldn't move. The wheels spun, screeching against the asphalt. The footsteps stopped right beside her window. She screamed, but the sound was drowned out by the sudden, deafening silence. When the police found her car the next morning, it was empty. The engine was still running, the headlights cutting weakly through the fog, but Ella was never seen again. Some say on certain nights, when the fog rolls in just right, you can still hear her screaming.